Yo, what's up, guys? It's LSG Legacy Sports Gaming here with you, and we're gonna get into some of our Dynasty that we started yesterday. I meant to upload my first game, but I ended up my PS3 ended up freezing on me, and I was a little ticked off at that. So I had to stop the video, and I just ended up playing some games for fun. So sorry if you guys were looking for an upload there, but we're just going to do it today. I don't think there's much to look at right now. We can look at the Heisman Watch. I do have the correct rosters uploaded, so actually I must not. Oh, yeah, I do, because this is further in the future. I forgot. These rosters are updated so that they're this year's rosters. I was wondering where Johnny Manziel and all them were at. But yeah, it's year 2013, but it's not year 2013. Like, the rosters aren't the same. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this underway. We'll go ahead and play our first game against Indiana here. Everything is set. We are only the defensive or the offensive coordinator. Excuse me. We don't like playing defense. I suck at it. It might be one reason why I don't want to do it. I mean, I'll do a head coach sometimes, but the sliders better be freaking easy, because I suck at defense and I will lose a game just because of it. They usually score on me every single time. It doesn't matter what team it is. So that's why I usually do offensive coordinator, because I just have fun with it. And then after like couple years, maybe I do like head coach, just because I'm used to it, I guess. But we're gonna flip through this. Their top players are Sudfeld. Yeah, see, these are the updated roster. Sudfeld, their quarterback. Spriggs is their left tackle, and Howard is their halfback. And Howard is a complete beast. Michigan played against them this year, and Howard ran all over their defense. And then our best guys are our punter, Baker, our right end, Parrish, and our kicker, Edens, something like that. But yeah, never heard of them really before, but we'll go ahead and watch this this preview before the game, and then I'll come back to you guys.
Thanks for joining us here on the NCAA College Football pregame show. Now let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for all the action. We'll see you in the head.
Alright, guys, there you have it. Now we're going to go ahead and go down to the coin toss here. So I'm hoping we can win this first game, because I have a really bad feeling about our second game, about winning that one, because everyone knows we have to play against LSU, and they're ranked, and that may not turn out pretty. So we really need to get a win on this first game, just to secure a good start to a season. Alright, so we have actually played this before. So Big Steve is our running back, which I think is really cool. We've got the name of our guys is pretty sweet. So Big Steve will rush over on the right side for 1 yard. Just a forewarning, these videos are probably going to be somewhere around 20 minutes, just like my Ruby Glory ones are. Maybe a little bit over 10 minutes, more likely. Alright, we'll go with the pass play. Quick little drop back. Quick little pass. He'll get it up to Matt 10. He'll get that one for 14 yards on our first down. And We're trying to run it again. We're almost up to midfield. It's about 10 yards to go. However, once we get this, if we get this first down, we'll be up to midfield. Big Steve will run for maybe 3 yards. We got stuck behind our big guys up front. So that'll put our total up to only about 4 yards today for the 2 carries that he's had. Do this outside pitch. Cut it up on the inside. Oh, and he gets slammed after that 13-yard gain. There's a little dragon mascot. We're called the Blazers, but we have a I'm assuming that's what you call a dragon, is a blazer. I don't know. I wonder if we ever play like UCF, like a knight versus a oh god, getting rushed. Had to scramble and I ended up losing 2 yards there. Our offensive line couldn't hold up for me. So that'll bring up a 2nd and 12. We'll go ahead and do this little slip screen here, see if that'll work. We're up to about the 46-yard line. Yep, so we got it off. Applebaum could only get up 2 yards, and it'll be 3rd and 10. We'll have get all of our yards back from what we lost on that first down. We're going to try and go long here and see if we can't connect. So we got our squiggly lines going here. There was that Pickering, our in tight end it looks to be. Go ahead and pick that one up for a good gain on that. I'm not sure how long it was, but yeah. Well, I don't want, okay. I didn't really want that on my screen, but whatever. This stadium must be hyped. And Johnson's going to scramble for it. And, oh, that's where he was in. That's an 18-yard run for Pat Johnson. I thought he was in. Let me see this. His knee must go down before the ball's over the line. I'm not sure, but we'll just go ahead and see if we can't just punch this one in with the running back. I don't know why they don't have their goal line defense on. Go ahead and take it with Big Steve, and Big Steve will take it in for our first touchdown of the game. UAB will go up by 6 and now 7 to start the game, and their defense holds. So we've got ourselves a chance to go up by 2 touchdowns here with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. I do run 6-minute quarters, if you guys wanted to know. I have my own custom sliders. If you guys want to know that, you guys can send me a message over Twitter. It's just Legacy Sports Gaming. You should be able to find it easily there. Or you can leave a comment on this video, and I will definitely get back to you as fast as I can. And that'll be a pass to Jack up the sideline. He'll get all the way down past the 25-yard line. That's a 34-yard reception, and that'll bring Quiggle up to 60 yards. I figured that Johnson wasn't the same quarterback as Quiggle. I don't know why Quiggle went out. But hey, Johnson almost got himself a touchdown for just subbing in. So props to him. Alright, so we'll try and get a little run over here to Big Steve. Big Steve will get the run. Tries to bounce it back inside. Can only pick up 2. He's not quite fast enough to outlast those guys out on the edge. Alright, we'll try and go back to the slot post. With this one, we have a man deep, but I don't think he's going to be open. I hate getting tunnel vision, but... And 10's wide open, and he'll walk in for the touchdown. Matt 10 for the 22-yard touchdown reception. And that'll put us up by 13, possibly 14, and it is. And our defense will hold once again. This UAB offense is cooking and the defense is holding straight up for us. I'm going to go with this option read. See how it goes. Quiggle will take it. Take it to the outside. He'll break a tackle. He'll break another tackle. He'll get up past the 50 with that 17-yard rush for himself. I probably should have went outside my guy as he was blocking pretty steady there, but I didn't really think that through, I guess. But, oh, there, Marcus. Pretty much you're right at the 50 there. Alright, so you got another screen here. There's the screen. We've got the blocks. We've got all the blocks. Man will run us down after the 19-yard reception. Big Steve isn't doing too bad. I really want to get... Alright, so Quiggle's at 101 yards with 6 for 6. I really would like to get Big Steve a Heisman. You know how cool that would be to have a Heisman named Big Steve? Sounds so cheesy, but dude, it's so awesome. It'd be sweet. And somebody commented on, I think it was like Sports Life or something like that. Sports Live or something like that. He commented and told me that I could get a very cheap game capture for $35 at Best Buy. But there weren't really any details on that. So I'd like to know what kind of game capture, because I'd research it up and stuff. Like, I've heard of the Roxio, and I can't get the Roxio because my computer, as of right now, doesn't have a disk drive, so I can't install that. Might have to go through a different editing software. I mean, I could get a Roxio, but I don't know. Just if you guys want to see better gameplay, go ahead and leave a like on this. Subscribe for sure, and leave some comments on what kind of game capture would be suitable for me, and like a cheap, good one, like a decent one, a good starter one that you can actually see what you're watching and not just blurry objects moving around. Because I don't want to bring you guys bad gameplay. I want to bring you pristine gameplay. Obviously, I don't want to leave you guys down. Excuse me. Man. My throat's been sore the past day. I don't know why. Probably because I've been eating so much freaking Christmas cookies and so much chocolate. And Jack will take that. And he really not getting the end zone? Are you kidding me? Please show a replay, because how is he not in the end zone for this? I want to see where his knee went down. I guess wherever his knee goes down, they mark him down at in this game. Because obviously, he was in the end zone. That ball was across the plane. So we'll try and run in for our third touchdown on the game. Big Steve will truck over a man and get in for our third touchdown of the game. And UAB will go up 21-0, and our defense once again will hold. We'll get the ball down about the 26-27 yard line. Must have been an interception or something. Oh, almost intercepted by Indiana. That was a little scary. Almost, but... I'm going to try and get this ground game rolling a little bit better here. Big Steve will roll up for only about a yard as he got tangled up and broke a few tackles in the backfield, but he does get past that line of scrimmage. So we have, Indiana has a man out for the rest of the game, as it looks to be. Oh, and Harsh couldn't hold on to the ball. Oh, what? Harsh must have dropped it. And what happened was Big Steve came in and caught it close to the ground. Huh. Well, that's interesting. And Big Steve will truck in for the first down on that 4th down try. Our coach was feeling a little ballsy. He wants to step on their throats right now, as it looks to be. As right now it's 21-0. Getting closer to halftime. Oh, and that one will be batted down. Almost intercepted. That was a bad choice by me. A little bit of tunnel vision I got there. Go ahead and look and see if we can't get this running game going, I guess. And we haven't ran the ball too much. We've been throwing the ball quite a bit. Usually my play styles, I dominate by running, but with this team, I haven't really been doing it that much. So that's a little bit of a 6-yard rush for Big Steve, and we'll get a 3rd and 4 coming up. See if we can't pull a slant play here for the touchdown, maybe. And Harsh will get the touchdown. He'll catch that on the slant route, and that's a 6-yard receiving touchdown with 142 yards for Steve Quiggle, our quarterback. And that'll put UAB up 28-0, and the defense will hold once again. Our defense is playing just phenomenal against this Big Ten team. And our offense is cooking, scoring on every single drive so far. You can't ask for much but this. And that is batted down by the Indiana receiver. Indiana cornerback as we try to go deep on that one. See if we can't score here before halftime. Man, my stomach is growling. I want some food. It's like 8 o'clock, I think, in the morning. And I'm hungry. And Seal, get that one. Josh C. for that 14-yard reception. First time today he's got a ball. 156 yards on the day for Quiggle, just cooking. Guys, excuse me if I keep coughing. My throat hurts. I need to take some medicine for this. That'll be thrown deep and almost intercepted by 32 on the defense. There's really no running plays coming up. Coach doesn't want us to run some running plays. I am, Coach. What are we talking about? I'm taking over this playbook. And Henderson will just drag a foot in as he goes out of bounds after that 14-yard reception. See if we can get it out to the outside on this run. Indiana's not looking too hot right now. Big Steve will just go up for a yard. That'll be about it. He only has about 39 yards on the day. But our over the air is cooking. We're doing every possible thing to get touchdowns over the air right now, because that's pretty much all that's working. And Matt 10 with that reception between the two cornerbacks. Well, the cornerback and safety. Hey, see it with Susie. Gets dragged down to the ground. And we'll try the verticals once again, as this may be hurting Quiggle's QB rating, but... Oh, Henderson will look behind him and catch that 23-yarder. That'll get us into the red zone and in striking territory as we're down by the 10-yard line. Looks like we're down at about the 7 or the 8-yard line there. Go ahead and see if we can't just run the ball in, maybe. Go ahead and get Steve a touchdown, maybe here. Oh, cuts back. Oh, and he gets out. Probably about the 2 or 3 yard line there. So there was about a 6-yard rush. And Simmons from Indiana goes down. He will return, though. And Applebaum will walk in for the touchdown, drag down to the ground after that 3-yarder, and just that puts us up 34, possibly 35. Yes, 35 points going into the second half, and we're up 35-0. Get the ball back. We're trying to strike on the ground a little bit more here in this half, considering we have the 35-0 lead. Might as well try and utilize our ground game. And Steve gets out to the outside. He makes a spin move, makes a couple men miss, and gets up to the 45-yard line of the Hoosiers. All right. So, that's a good use of a run. So now I guess we'll do a little bit of a pass, nothing big. Just want to do a little trickery before. And that one is batted away. It looks like there should have been a pass interference on that if you asked me, but yeah, and so we're gonna try this. We'll try a run here. Another run, like we said, we wanted to utilize the running game here. And Steve is stuffed after he picks up 1 yard. Alright. Like I said, we're gonna try and try some more runs. I didn't realize it was 3rd down. Oh well. We don't get the 1st down. No biggie. And we don't. We only get a yard, so that'll bring 4th and 8. So we'll give the ball up. Our defense still holds. So there's no problem with us. Just pretty much just running out the clock. Just keep running. We're 21 for passes and 19 for rushes, so we're pretty much even. We'll be even here within this next drive, no doubt. Steve will bring that up for a 6-yard run. Well, that'll bring up a 2nd and 4 for the Blazers.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down.
So bring this up. And Steve will get a little stuffed, but he'll still trip over the 1st down line, and that'll bring his total to 80 yards on the day. As he was struggling earlier, but now he's picking up after that 1 yard. After that one burst that he had a little bit earlier, last quarter, I believe it was. Might have been this quarter actually. And Steve will bounce off a lineman, but will get tackled from behind, as he only gains about 2 yards on that run, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Blazers. Alright, so we're just going to keep going with this. Ooh, few drives. So Steve will take it up the middle. He'll get entwined with that D tackle, just swimming off this guy on the front line, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 6. UAB is going to try and bail themselves out of just taking the field goal here and going with the slant play. And Harsh will get it, and he'll get that 12-yard reception. MK Harsh, like MGK. MGK, is that his brother? Well, MGK's white, so that'd probably be a no. I am surprised UAB has a white quarterback, to be honest, because the last time I thought they were mainly a black college. But it was really sad to see their program go in football, because I know a lot of people. I personally don't think I watch them too often, because I don't really live near them. And there's another touchdown. That'll be the 3rd. That'll get the school record for for Big Steve there, so he's breaking records already. But I can't say I ever really watched UAB play football. And there's Indiana with their first score. I can only say that, like, I might have watched them in a bowl game, but I can only say that, like, I know a lot of people who love to watch them because they're around their area, and it's just too bad to see them go because now all their fans are upset. But there's Applebaum with that 14-yard rush up the middle. We're just trying to wind this clock out now. Trying to just end this game as we're up 48-7 right now after they just got their first touchdown last drive. And the fans still want to be in it, as you can see. I think he's going crazy. But Applebaum only pick up a yard after that run. It was a counter. And he tried to cut back, but it didn't quite work for him. So we've got a 2nd and 9 upcoming.
2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Guys, I'm probably going to cut out like the bad plays where I drop passes and stuff. I'm just going to show the highlights mainly. Applebaum can't get off of his own blocker, and he gets tackled for a loss from the backfield. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 10 for these Blazers, and they're looking to be nervous. They can't get anything going right now. May have to settle for a punt. And that'll be Henderson catching that 10-yard pass on the first down right on the sideline, dragging his toe. What an amazing catch and run there. Can't ask for much more than that when you need it. So we do have our backup quarterback, Pat Johnson, in here. He was in earlier in the game, so I do know how he plays. It does look to be like we have most of our backups in right now, as Reynolds is our backup running back, because obviously you can see that because of his helmet, because all of our starters have the Rebel Suite helmet with the dark Oakley face mask. And we'll go ahead and take this run with Applebaum up the middle. It'll only be a 1-yard run. Applebaum's a little bit jittery. He's not the better of the 3, I guess. He's not one of the... I like Big Steve the best just because it's funny to say, but he's a big guy and he trucks through people, and he's also got some speed attached to him. And that one will be deflected as Tony Fields will jump across the field and swat that down. You don't see that too often, but Coach wants us to go for it. So we're going to go ahead and go for it on this. This stadium is just thumping right now. We'll go ahead and we'll hit the man, but he can't catch it. Tyler Green will deflect the pass. And that'll leave Indiana with decent field position going into this drive, and they will score touchdowns. So this game is going to get interesting. And you may say it's a little bit too late, but who knows? I mean, you got 48-14. They still need to score quite a bit here. And Applebaum will truck through for 5 yards, and then I'll bring him to 2nd and 5. I think we're just going to go ahead and run down this clock here. Gonna try to at least run down the clock as much as we can.